So, welcome back to Destiny 2. Today I will go over Titan and how most people think it's the worst class ever. Because it is. The Titans will be actually getting a remake November 10th, so is the Hunters, Warlocks, whatever. I will also be going over the different kinds of planets and how 4 of them will be removed. Especially Tower, because I haven't gone over that yet. Well, let's dive right in. As we're loading up, which is sweet. So, the different things Titans can do. I will go over abilities first, I guess. Why not? Just get rid of some random stuff I do not need real quick. I also try to get the best found possible, but I usually keep one of my soul sticks stuff. Alright, so the different abilities Titans can do. So, we'll start with the jumps. High lift, what is the original jump. Catapult, you go faster, but it's a little shorter. And strafe, whatever. Jump lets you control where you're going, and it's a little longer. And then we got the Hunter's Grenade, the Warlock's Grenade, and then a Fusion Grenade, which is attaches to enemies' fire and just normal. We get barricades, tower and barricade. Enemies go through it, they get damaged if not died. You cannot shoot through it unless you have a certain chest piece. That's what it was actually. But if it's an exotic chest piece, I believe, that will allow you to shoot through it. And then the rally barricade does the exact same thing, but you can shoot over it. For top tree, you have a higher jump, I believe, longer jump, and your super is a tiny bit stronger. Bottom tree is about damage, your super lasts longer, and you can regenerate your abilities quicker. Middle tree is usually, of course, the best. Can't get it without any DLCs. And it's just a bigger hammer and a little bit more damage. For Arc, it's basically the same thing. And Void, it's basically the same thing. But for Arc, you can be a missile, and or your fists are completely insanely. And you're good, and your fists are crazy with lightning. And for the Void, it's kind of two supers. I don't really know what this does. Oh, it's no middle super, okay. But you can become a bubble, which is good with raids, or you can make a crazy shield, which is also a little crazy. Moving on. About all characters, I usually forget this, but for all characters, you can pick a ghost shell, which is what you get at the start. which is always the original thing. There's the rarities. I think I went over this for Warlocks, but it is rare. Well, starter, rare, no, starter, uncommon, rare, legendary, exotic. So 5 ranks. You would get an uncommon ghost, a starter auto rifle, a starter shotgun, and a uncommon rocket launcher with the, I believe it's uncommon at first. And then you get ships and sparrows. You start with the basic sparrow and the basic ship. Both of them are uncommon. Emblem is just your emblem. It doesn't really do much. Finishers are like assassinations. There is a, let me just show you. If there is a dot over an enemy, if you click right, if you press down on right trigger, it in front of them, it will kill thing. And then there's emotes, which you can select amongst them all, and then you do them with your D-pad. Director, you get all of, you can see it, everything. I didn't shut up. Check this out. Whatever. So you start on Earth, and then the game will force you to a tower, and then you can lock everything else with XP, other than Crucible, Gambit, Vanguard. These two are the highest XP, lowest, and yeah. And of course, seeing a Shadow Keep was the recent DLC. It's going to force you to do it every single time. Unless, yeah. I'm gonna go to tower. These towers are the most important. We got the 4 places, courtyard, annex. I forgot what the middle one was called. I think it's Bazaar. And then the hangar. There are the 3 Vanguard classes, which is Zavala. I call him Blueberry. He's the Titan Vanguard. Warlock. That's not the Warlock. Warlock. The useless piece of crap. Ikora. And then Cade. Wait. There is no Cade. Because with the release of Destiny 2 Forsaken, they took out the Cade 6, and the Cade 6 was the best. Damn it. But they take out Hunters. Alright, now I will return when the game decides to load. Finally loaded in. Well, now we have to wait for the black screen to go away. There we go. So, we got the postmaster. If you've lost anything in strikes,
so then I opened
whatever,
checking guard. Needless to say, I
you
sent the
get
whole
the back
shipment
end
back to
postmaster. You can buy
Step on
stuff
up.
from
Take a look.
Eververse, which is the store. If you have legendary or prime engram, you will not get
Guardians are
prime
all
engram
with
until you're at least at level 1000. You bring them to this guy, he'll kill them. Blueberries over there. We got the best shop, Gunsmith.
Let's get started.
Yeah, if you turn in certain stuff to any character, really, you will get something back. But I think it's
Don't get burned.
We got Shax, the best Titan in the house. legit best Titan in the house. He's the Crucible owner. There's a blueberry up close. Don't get too close, he's cool with me. Ooh, what is this? To the hangar. Yeah, you can get a whole bunch of stuff. This is where Kate would be. If you talk to her, this guy, or girl,
Here's what I got.
you can buy the Destiny 2, 3, no, the Destiny 2 campaigns, the original 3. You can buy some different ships from the standard basic, and you can get some Sparrows that literally do nothing but look cool.
Thanks, Guardian.
Over here we got Trials of Osiris, which I don't know how long he's gonna stay. He's the second best Titan. I ain't gonna talk to him, he's a little neat. That's basically it for Hangar.
In our city, over my dead body.
Now we must travel all the way back. Come on. I'm getting so slow. Yeah, Titans are usually the slowest. But they are the strongest, other than Warlocks. I don't know why it's directing me to here, but okay. We got useless piece of crap, Ikora.
You have questions, Titan?
Got Sarai Hawthorne,
Where'd
she
you
likes
go?
to do raids, even though you can't
Tell
participate
your
in raids
clanmates
with
I
her.
said hi.
Can be pretty cool.
Take care of yourself, okay?
So isolated.
Alright, next is... what? Oh yeah, the Annex. We got Drifter, he likes to talk about Gambit a lot. Everybody likes Drifter. We got Premier Recaster, and then the Umbral Decoder. Yeah, they do their own thing, but just change, don't worry about them. If we go over here, you get Mr. Raid, Benedict, 9940, like to call him Benedict Darnold, why not? Yeah, he has
The
some
traveler
requests.
has been
Requests.
busy.
He can give you some stuff that you've already got.
Traveler.
If we move on over here, we got ADA 1. She's Black Armory, you have to earn it before you basically can go to her. That is it for Tower. So the easiest way to access your... let me just go to the plan and show you. Yeah. But you can access your Sparrow, which is only in certain spots. Let's go first. Why not? It will take again a bit again, so return when... yeah. Finally landed! Again, black screen, and... I need to time that. There we go. So, this is the easiest way to access a Sparrow. You go to your ghost, which is the two squares, like it says to do director, but you hold X. there you have it. Room. Alright, so lost sectors are on every single place you can go to. And it's basically a wanted enemy and a whole bunch of other enemies. Usually 2 crazy strong ones. So, I will just talk about more planets going through this. So the 4 main planets people go to, which is Io, Mars, Mercury, and Titan. They will be removed in the Creating Beyond Light. So is the Leviathan raid. So many things will be changed. It's gonna be bad. Mainly, I wouldn't be Titan, but I would have to be making this video. There's always different lost sectors, limited lost sectors, but they're always fun to do with motion. One of the rarest weapons, no, I'm not talking about exotics, but are bows and arrows. They're pretty rare in this game. Actually, it's really rare. So, if you ever get one, consider yourself lucky. Fire. So, you will generate a ring of fire, which was that. For bottom train, it will regenerate your abilities. Only if you there are actually explosive traits in this game. Roll down B, of course. It's only Crucible that does that. The supercharge for bottom three. Hammer. The massive amounts of spots that will have you. So I will show you finishers. Okay, I won't show you a finisher. So if you critically hurt an enemy, they will generate an orb on their head, which if you press down right trigger, will make them pop, basically. I'll show you in those not lost sector, but
The Cabal are bringing in a fortified mining lander. I believe this means a resource grab.
oh, so look, I hurt him, he's glowing, bam, he's dead. You don't really feel it. It's there.
Hey, you! Clear out!
I'd expect a Cabal mining expedition to be heavily armed. Be careful.
There are public events which are random. So, well, this one is Kabbalah excavation and mining for no absolute reason but to kill you. Oh. Usually they won't go into heroic unless you do a certain thing to make it go into heroic, which makes it a teeny bit more difficult to take certain people down. There are always different weapons, like, of course, the machine gun, sniper, bow. Not bow, but sniper. I usually use a machine gun that you either add, clear, which is just kill a whole bunch of enemies. Or just kill something. You can also revive dead guardians. Also do fun after some time.
Got that shit. Black eye for them.
Now, here is Big Boy, which doesn't go off naturally, it doesn't actually have that much element start, but yeah. Well, that will be all for this video, not just because I ended the lost sector for tired of using a Titan. And please don't use Titan, please roll on for Hunter, it's whatever though. You also
I heard those explosions from here. What was that?
Oh, just us
So
taking out
I
a mining
will
lander, a
please
ship,
check out my other
and a
videos.
commander.
I will
As you
do
do.
a Destiny video
I
later
stand
on,
in awe.
but I'm getting bored of the Destiny videos. I still do them, but I gotta get a Halo video, so yeah. Anyway, that is all for this video, and goodbye.